everything's gonna be alright. And when we get there, I'ma see a pretty young thing. I'ma ask her to take my hand, head to the floor, we gon' dance. And when we get there, best believe we're gonna do a two-step. Ain't no drama in here, so don't stress. Step to the right, then side to the left. Yeah.
Good evening, welcome to the Stephen Knight Show. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday, and hopefully it'll get a little bit better for you right now. Tonight we're back with the latest in sports, fashion, movie reviews, and the best indie music out there. Later in the show we welcome Moody. He is a very talented artist out of Philadelphia who's about to go on tour, and he's doing some big things. So you want to learn more about him in our next segment. Now, I want to remind you all over social media, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram, and of course our official website, thestephennightshow.com. You can also get your t-shirts there. You can follow us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. Just go to our website, thestephennightshow.com. We're right back after this.
Moving, girl, I wanna talk to you. You drive me crazy. Just let me know what else I can do to come for you. What you drinking? Patron shots all around. What I'm thinking now, what I'm thinking, damn sinking. One shot ain't gon' hurt you, so I told her wait, I'll bring more rounds. Patron, girl, I heard you. Keep taking shots till we fall out. They don't deserve you. Keep your flight, we can ball out. I'll be the first to show you what good vibes is all. I can't wait to get you home. Keep on pouring shots of Patron, whatever. Bartender, bring me more. Patron, whatever. We'll pass out on the floor. Patron. Some flicks, you can sit with the stars. They know what we sip when we get to the bar. She wanna dance and wine like she wanna live tomorrow. Girl, when I'm with you, we living life with no care now. Girl, it won't hurt you. Hop in the ride, let your head down. You got some nerve to be looking so good, girl, you stand out. I see the thirst too, but those other guys can't compare. I can't wait to get you home. Keep on pouring shots of Patron, Patron, whatever. Bartender, bring me more. Patron, whatever. We'll pass out on the floor. Patron, whatever. Patron, whatever. You can take a trip to the big homie yard. They know what we sip when we get to the bar. You could take a trip, you could take a trip, you could take a trip to the big homie yard. They know what we sip, they know what we sip, they know what we sip when we get to the bar. You can't take me, yeah. They know what we, yeah. You could take a trip, you could take a trip to the big homie yard. They know what we sip, they know what we sip, they know what we sip when we get to the bar. Patron, whatever. Bartender, bring me more. I just wanna help you to wake up and start your day off. Call me for just don't have to stress, girl, about that mess in your office. Cause I know that John at work been irking you. She mad, she ain't get that promotion too. She mad, she don't look as good as you. Oh, got a man as good as you do. Baby, I got you. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Hey, cause that's what your man is for, holding your door, grabbing them bags out the car, getting some shit out the cabin, and sending you good morning text when you mad at me. I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Baby, it's Monday morning, you look amazing. I just wanna keep you beside me. Can you call out, please? I'll make it worth it. I'll make it perfect. Don't you get dressed, you know what's next. I promise I'ma take you places you've never been. Right now, lay there, I'ma stare at you. Cause I ain't never seen something so beautiful, and I wanna take real good care of you. Baby, I got you. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Hey, cause that's what your man is for, holding your door, grabbing them bags out the car, getting some shit out the cabin, and sending you good morning text when you mad at me. I make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning, baby. So what you need from me? Cause baby, I can be everything you could ever imagine so easily. You made me wanna put my phone down, give all my attention up to you now. Whatever you need me to do, I can take all of the stress over you. Easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. And I'll make it easy like Sunday morning, even on Monday morning. Hey, cause that's what your man is for, holding your door, grabbing them bags out the car, getting some shit out the cabin, and sending you good morning text when you mad at me. I'll make it.
What are you doing? Hello?
I'm so sorry, man. I apologize.
Okay, well, I have
Like
a
Sunday morning, even on Monday morning, baby.
What's up, y'all? We are June's Diary, and you're listening to The Stephen Knight Show.
Welcome back to the Stephen Knight Show. Our guest tonight is a hip-hop artist from Philadelphia doing big things. Please help me welcome the very talented Chill Moody. Welcome to the show.
Round of applause. I know what's going on, man.
Yes, sir. So listen, I mean, you're doing big things, but for those who haven't heard much about you, tell us a little bit about your background and kind of how you got to where you are today.
I'm a hip-hop artist from West Philadelphia. I serve as the Philadelphia Music Ambassador. I brew a beer. It's called Nice Things IPA with Dock Street Brewery. Run a label, Nice Things Music. It's an independent record label based out of Philly. Philly musicians. We got about 8 artists on the label right now.
Nice.
Stretching across all genres. Everything from hip hop to rap. Hip hop to rock to pop to jazz. Whatever.
Yeah.
And just doing a lot of things in the city.
Most definitely. I've interviewed a lot of people from Philadelphia and the tri-state area, and a lot of them attribute the culture to, what helped develop their sound. How did growing up in Philly, West Philadelphia, how did that help develop you as an artist?
I mean, Philly developed me as an artist just because, I mean, you got to hustle.
Yeah.
From Philly. My hustle is that of a Philadelphian. I grind. I'm, on the way to an event, just got off another, came from another event, and I'm doing radio interviews. You just got to hustle.
Right.
So
exactly.
That right there is Philly through and through. And then on top of that, my style is reminiscent of, anything that's classic, that's traditionally Philly.
Yeah.
I talk about what I see, I talk about what I know, I talk about myself, and I do it in a clever way that's focused mainly on the bars, because that's the home of the spitters. So you always, at the end of the day, it always goes back to the bars.
Most definitely. And so, who were some of your influences when you were coming up? Who did you listen to?
I listen to everything. That's my influences derive from everything. I'm a music nerd. I like listening to everything. Like prior to you calling me, I was listening to Sam Cooke, and then earlier this morning I woke up listening to 50 Cent. I'm trying to listen to everything.
Yeah.
And growing up, I guess I was most influenced. Musicians that most influenced me were the musicians that did more than just the music.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to a guy like 50 Cent, who kind of laid the blueprint in a sense for how to be an entrepreneur in this game, how to diversify everything you're doing, and kind of use hip hop as your marketing tool to do that. Guys like Diddy, T.I., who jumped into acting and jumped into just other business ventures. Of course, guys like Jay. Anybody that showed that it was more to this than just the music, and you can use that music as a vehicle to get you, where you're trying to really be ultimately.
Most definitely. I love that answer. I see that you're a fellow Pisces, like your boy here.
Word.
What'd you do to celebrate your birthday?
So March 4th, we performed at NPR for the NPR Tiny Desk Concert.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And,
I saw that.
Yeah, so we recorded that on my birthday. We originally were supposed to be recording it actually this Friday coming up.
Okay.
And when I was in LA for Grammy Week, I got an email from Bob Bylin over at NPR. He was just like, yo, we need to move it up to the 4th. And I'm like, that's cool, but that's my birthday, so y'all got to get the cake. So, it all worked out.
Yeah.
So I was able to celebrate my birthday, kind of doing what I love.
And that's
definitely.
You can't beat that. You can't beat that. I was on your website. I see you have merchandise. Tell us about
it. Just early on, understanding that I wasn't gonna make all my money off of music.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding that you can only buy a CD one time.
Right.
You're not gonna keep buying an album every time you come to the show.
Yeah.
It was important for me to find a way to diversify what we was doing, and we started Nice Things as a brand. It started as just artist merch, and from there it just developed in me wanting to create a lifestyle brand, understanding that Ralph Lauren has T-shirts, but they also have bed sheets.
Exactly.
The lifestyle. So I'm trying to create more for the brand. So Nice Things was created with that in mind.
So how did you just develop the business savvy? Because it seems like that's important to you, which it should be as for all artists. And a lot of artists, they try to get into it just off their talent alone, and they usually get burned because they don't know that you do have to be business savvy. You have to realize it as a business. How did you pick that up early on?
I don't know. That's just regular.
Yeah.
I was the kid that had a candy shop in front of my house. When
Okay.
I was when I went to college, I was selling white T-shirts and selling jerseys and making ringtones and selling them.
Yeah.
I just always hustled. It's kind of just like a part of me. As far as music was concerned, I understood the guys that made it off of, I guess you could say, just off of talent alone, off the music alone, should I say, weren't the guys who, how can I put it? It was more manufactured.
Right.
The music was, it was a specific type of music. It was radio friendly. It was, in a lot of cases, compromised their creativity. And I never wanted to compromise my creativity, or else I wouldn't be having fun in this shit.
Exactly.
But with that, I I understood that I had to find other ways to make money because, you know, the guys that stayed true to it and, you know, that real hip hop is, you know, quote unquote, some people would say it takes longer. It's a longer journey for those guys. So it's like, you know, I got to make this bread, you know, in the meantime until the climate is right, you know, till the people come around, you know, what we call being real hip hop.
Yeah. So what is your take on some of the hip hop artists that we have out now? I know you listen to a lot of different things, but you know, people say hip hop is dead or it's not what it used to be. You know, compete. You know, what do you feel about that?
I mean, I love everything that's out. I listen to everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just as quick to listen to the turn up as I am to listen to, you know, the conscious music or whatever.
Right.
And it's nowadays what's going on and what's dope is those lines are being blurred. So you have guys that you would have just deemed as street MCs speaking more conscious because, you know, people are more awake to what's going on in this world and understanding that, you know, conscious rap ain't necessarily just they're just more affected more by what's going on in the world. So, you know, we're speaking on it more.
Yeah.
Like hip hop is, I think, the only genre that's actually, or one of the only genres, should I say, that's actually focused on what's going on in the world. It's like a time sample of what's going on. Like, you know, you'll listen to these records 10 years from now and you'll know kind of what was the state of the culture back then. You only can find that through hip hop, you know, rock music and a lot of other genres focus a lot more on, I guess, the musicality and not necessarily just the lyrics and all of that and the message, should I say. So it's, you know, it's always been important to put the message in that music because that's the type of stuff that lives on. The rest of the stuff is kind of just trendy. And,
I agree. Yeah. Get you bouncing.
Definition, and by definition, like a trend has a beginning and an end.
Yep.
You know, a trend has an end. That's the point of it being a trend. So if you want to be trendy, cool, but understand that you're putting a shelf life on everything you're doing by being trendy as opposed to I don't know, whatever the opposite of being trendy is.
Right. Do you find any pressure, you know, creating new music in the climate that we're in, or does that just fuel what you're already doing?
Nah, I'm always do what I want to do. You know?
Yeah.
I find pressure in finding the opportune time to release certain things.
Okay.
So I had this album called Horns at the Funeral that I've had completed for in April it'll be 2 years. And just the climate just ain't right yet.
Yeah.
Like to release, like, you know, I can honestly say, like, you know, y'all ain't ready for this song yet. And I've let a bunch of people hear it, and though they might not agree with me and they're like, yo, just put it out. Mainly that's because, like, it's good. It's really good music. So I'm like, no, you just gotta put that song out. You know, they'll get it, they'll catch on, or they won't, and they'll catch on later. But you know, I'm a little tired of let them catch on later. And this project is like, you know, this is my baby right here. I really, really believe in this project. Yeah. So, you know, I've found pressure in finding the right time, the right circumstances to release that joint for sure.
Nice. Well, tell us about the tour. You're about to go on tour next week, I believe. Tell us about the tour.
Yeah, believe. So we're kind of in the middle of it now. We just did about 5 shows down at South by Southwest.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Me and myself and Donn T. Donn T is a singer from West Philly. We started a group called And More. And More, Chill, Moody, and Donn T.
Okay.
Donn is, you know, Philly legacy. Her father was Lee Andrews.
Okay.
Lee Andrews and the Hearts, and her brother is Questlove of the Roots. So she's got, like, you know, that dope music in her blood. And,
definitely.
An amazing artist, you know, in her own right. And so we banded together and formed And More. And we're in the middle of a tour, or in the beginning of a tour now. Yeah. We're hitting DC on Saturday, and then Brooklyn, and then Connecticut, and then Toronto and New Hampshire, and just
going all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going all the Northeast, and then you know, just working our way down, like Nashville and Atlanta and all of that throughout the year, and then got some big festivals coming over, doing the Roots Picnic this year in June. Yeah. Doing Pickathon over in Portland in August, I believe. And, you know, probably do a West Coast run tied into that. And a lot of touring, hefty touring schedule. Like, my calendar is looking like right now like 60 dates.
Wow.
and I don't have anything past August booked yet. So, you know, the goal is to hit like 100 of them Jones this year. I think it'll be really, really, really good. So yeah, really, really looking forward to, you know, getting out on the road and getting this music out to the people. We got our album Ethel Bobcat drops on April 5th, and you know, was gracious enough to, you know, do that NPR Tiny Desk ahead of the album.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
People got a little taste of what we're doing, but you know, when they get the album, you know, the album features Chuck D, features Bilal, Jay Ivy's on the album from out Chicago. Like it's
and
a solid album.
Yeah.
Really, really solid album, a solid debut album from us. And we only been a band for about a year and a half now. Not even a year and a half, actually. So things are moving rapidly.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at the tour dates now, just what you already have booked, and you're doing big things. What is for you, you know, because you've been a solo artist and now, you know, you teamed up. What's the difference for you? Is there any kind of adjustment, or does it work seamlessly?
I mean, hell yeah, it's an adjustment. Like, it's a huge adjustment. Because, you know, it was just me.
Right.
And now, you know, I gotta consider so much.
Mm-hmm.
So much more now, you know, working with another artist.
Right.
But it's also, like, I enjoy it. You know, I enjoy being part of a group.
Good.
I enjoy, you know, the way our creativity is able to flow, the way I can bounce ideas off of somebody and vice versa. So I enjoy that part. I enjoy the performing. Like our live show was dope. Like, you know, we feed off each other's energy. Yeah. So it's dope to have somebody like Donn who has, you know, a really good, like, quality energy, you know, about themselves. It's good to have somebody like that as a bandmate.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it, you know, we're learning each other and things like that, and just making the music is really, I don't know, for lack of a better term, fun. Like, I enjoy making the music with Donn, for sure.
Yeah, that's dope. A lot of great things coming. What do you want when we leave one of your shows on this tour? What is it you want us to walk away feeling? How you want us to walk away feeling?
That y'all want to come see another one.
Right. That's a good answer. Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I turned this show way too tight. Yeah. That's the end all be all. Like, I want you to want more.
Right.
When you leave a show.
Most definitely. Well, congratulations to all your success. Tell everyone where they can keep up with you, social media, website, get the paraphernalia, get the tickets. What's the best way?
Not the paraphernalia.
Not paraphernalia. I'm sorry. Merchandise.
Everything is Chill Moody. So chillmoody.com, at Chill Moody on all social networks, and the band is and more. Chill Moody and Donn T. You can follow us at We Are And More on all social networks, and of course weareandmore.com. And yeah, coming to a city near you, whoever's listening, very soon. And if you don't see us coming to your city, let us know, and we will be there. We can make that happen. So yeah, everything Chill Moody.
Chill Moody.
All social networks.
All right, well, man, I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, spelled exactly how it sounds. I ain't do no fly stuff like.
Right. Change it up. Yeah. Well, look, man, I wish you continued success. Thank you so much for taking time out your schedule. And for more, most definitely. And for more information, you can go to our website at StephenKnightShow.com. We'll be right back after this.
Can't you put your hands together like this, Obama? Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Can we have a good time in his name tonight?
Tell them slow down, baby. Mine said to space it out. Perfect the ranch, you gon' be who they rave about. Put them numbers on the board, you gotta make them count. And you say nice things, you gotta make them shout. I've been ready since running D, took the laces out. Can I kick it? I'm Ray Finkel with the laces out. Bet the house, that's the safe amount. I bring it to their door like a paper route. They should've took the safer route, the strong move quiet. Told us they ain't pay for clout like we gon' buy it. Nah, we gon' riot, make haste to the bad taste. Cut the grass late and it was mad snakes running for the cheese. Cats pulled up last place in this rat race. Hurry up and wait, standing still at a fast pace. Blood of a slave, take a look past that face. Heart of a king, that's what the tats say. The tracks say chill, let it breathe a bit. We rock with your sound, you hot on the mound, game at a fever pitch. Before you crash and burn like Kenny Powers. Rain God, give them plenty showers. Nothing handed, I'm like, gimme hours. Nice things, wristwatch, like, gimme hours. When the time's right, I be counting green in that lime like this fortune and fame. Unfortunate saying it's part of this game. My mom see me front page, never causing a pain or disdain. When they reporting my name, it ain't because I was slain. It's because what I'm saying, they find fortune in pain. While we searching for brighter days, chartering planes, umbrella drinks in them hideaways. When it pours, that's just part of the game. No front when it falls, you thinking I'm the cause of the rain. So let it rain on. Let it rain on. Let it rain on. Let it rain. Rain, gotta let it rain on. Gotta let it rain on. Now let it rain on them. You gotta let it rain on them. Now let it rain on them. You gotta let it rain on them. Now let it rain on them. You gotta let it rain on them.
Had me blown away. Every time I saw you, you would be at the best stop waiting. I would be procrastinating, silly me. I straight up let you walk away. Cause I was like, maybe she was going home to a boyfriend. Maybe I wasn't the type that she wanted. Maybe I could have had her, but I was tripping. Didn't make that decision, no. And all I got is maybe she would have been, maybe she could have been. If I'd have said, baby, what's your name? Now all I got is maybe, I'm crazy to let you go. Maybe I never thought I would see you no more. I had the chance, I let it pass. Now all I got is maybe. Seems that I lost my chance with you. How could I let you leave without a clue that I wanna be the one you run to? Oh, but if you got away, I'd see you another day. And now I don't, and I wish I would've acted then. When I was like, maybe she was going home to a boyfriend. Maybe I wasn't the type that she wanted. Maybe I could have had her, but I was tripping. Didn't make that decision, no. And all I got is maybe she would have been my baby.
I know. If 4-6 over everything. Hannah over everything. Uto IVMG over everything.
KF
To the world, blow. Hannah. Say it to me, say it to me, say it to me. Yeah, motherfucker. Make me believe, make me believe, make me believe. Hannah got the best team, no. Yeah. Hannah got the best lean, no. Yeah. So you got to say it to me, say it to me, say it to me. Motherfucker, make me believe, make me believe, make me believe. Hannah got the best team, no. Yeah. Hannah got the best dream, no. Yeah.
Get on that next level.
So say it to me, say it to me. Yeah. No, but say he wants some more, though. Yeah. Kiki say he wants some more though. Yeah. Fable say he wants some more though. Yeah. BZ say he wants some more though. Kicking shit, I'm Sub-Zero. Yo. Cause we number one on top now. You told Abby money gyro. Yeah. This ain't new, that for them pay, dude. Talking big, but they got no dream. Yeah, my ball credential come from Boo. Then I dash on to the curve. Folks sitting here that I do drugs. Said to me, yeah. Mother, make me believe. Hannah got the best team, no. Yeah. Hannah got the best lean, no. Yeah. So you got to say it to me. Yeah. Motherfucker, make me believe. Hannah got the best team, no. Yeah. Hannah got the best dream, no. Yeah.
Get on that next level.
So say it to me. Yeah. These female thirsty, give them pure low key. I got the Sprite and spill the drink on me. She love on me and spill her heart on me. She say she done, I give her to the homie. She so bold, she gon' potty for free. She bet for Hannah and live dreams with me. She loco, I got a fiend on me. That red nose, we go plead for plea. She Pocahontas, I'm a chief on me. She saw the team and searched for me, homie. So coke up disease, homie. We taking flights, we going over the seas. Make me believe. Hannah got the best team, no. Yeah. Hannah got the best lean, no. Yeah. So you got to say it to me. Make me believe. Hannah got the best team, no. Yeah. Hannah got the best dream, no. Yeah. So say it to me. Yeah.
Well, that's our show. I want to thank Chill Moody for joining us tonight. Wish him continued success with his tour. Thank you all for listening at home. Have a great week and talk again next Monday. Peace and good night.
What's going on, y'all? It's Chill Moody, West Philadelphia's own Mr. Nice Things. Right now, you're checking out the Steven Knight Show.
Tonight is all eyes on me. Everything's gonna be alright. And when we get there, I'ma see a pretty